Hey! Perfect timing. I'm back. Just my mic here. Go. Let's start up Final Fantasy. Just gotta sign in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And soon we shall start. Yeah, hit start. Yes, log into my character. World's currently full, of course, but shouldn't take long. Adjusting my camera and lighting. Get it back to the way it was. So just give me a second here. I think that's about the way I had it. There we go. That should do it. All right. Transition. Here we are. Hello. So that Tahoe and Takua. Look at that. Look at that. So cool. Glad I got it. Glad I still had some Christmas money to spend. Because in order to get that, you have to spend at least $100 on a set from one of a few different, what do they call them? Lines of Lego toys. Like, I think it was City or Ninjago or Monkey Kid or 3-in-1 and stuff like that. But you have to spend at least $100 on sets like that in order to get Tahu and Takua as a gift. Yeah, so anyways, back to Final Fantasy, yeah? Let's see, we are doing Staunch Conviction. Resigned to the simple truth that you will never be content to do absolutely nothing. Do absolutely nothing. Lucia suggests that you take a stroll about Falcon's Nest and speak with the various peoples who have come to attend the conference. She also makes mention that Lords Artoirel and Amenolaine should be nearby, as both have graciously volunteered their services. Alright. Hey, Redwald. I am glad to see that the rumors were true. Well met, Mistress Rasan. And fear not, I've no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofnir may pass directly over their encampment. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. Yeah, indeed, that's the last thing we need right now. Hello, lowborn youth. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard that Sir Aymeric was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than a fighter too. He's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things. And he'll do it by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Very good. Roth? Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand. We've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past. So, hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes at a great relief. That's good. That's good to hear. Bum 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 bum. Artoirel. No, Artoirel. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? If you had told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Huh. And here I am, laboring to make it so. Smile nodders. Oh. Rosia. Lord Artoirel, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravanians bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury take me! They would defy Sir Aymeric's commands? If they dare attack Vidofnir? It will not come to that, but to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House Forton present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Amenelaine while I am away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Nodders. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. Very well. Quest complete. Yes. Alright. So, a Menelane, I guess. Yes. A Menelane is less than his usual effervescent self. I'm rather busy at the moment, old girl, guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Artoirel thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travelers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guest to be devoured by wolves. Oh no, yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not cull the roaming packs. Your map, if I may. Right, there, those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old girl. Come, Aurora. I must return to my rounds. Oh dear, do be careful, my lady. Oh boy. So we've got to go out and take care of some wolves. Or stand watch for wolves. Should be simple enough. Oh, whoops. There's one right over here. Yup. There's the destination. So far, just Steinbachs. Or Steinbachs. Ah, ghost wolves. Yeah! Shaw. Danger zone. Gnashing fang. Savage claw. And oh, guess I messed it up. Oh well. Sonic break. Haha. All right. Time to search for the next pack of wolves. Standing watch. Oh, there's a couple. Swap. Gnashing fang. Savage claw. And wicked talon. Now to report back to Menelane. Hello. Junosivison, Wolf's Bane, it pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds, and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there was a grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confess? Clever, that. Thancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. If you hurry, he might still be there. Right. You sent him out to do your duty for you, huh? Just like me. Ba, 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 ba. Man, that's a ways out. Way over next to Camp Rivers meet. Woo. There you are, Thancred. Fancy meeting you here, Genosia. 'Twas fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let us return to Falcon's Nest, then, and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. And now go back. You came all the way here, now just go back. Like, really? I couldn't just wait for Thancred to come along on his own? Feels like filler to me. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes, if ever I saw them. Comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice, have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is naught left to do but to enjoy our well-earned respite. Uh-huh. What's next? He seems rather pleased with himself. For those we have lost. Also, yeah, we're a ways away from 65 for the next Gunblade quest. But for those we have lost, we are just about halfway through 3.2. Alright. Oh, and this should, of course, go without saying, but let's keep those last few favors between us, yes? Artoirel wouldn't understand. Right then, the first floor of those barracks has been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion with which I agree. Go on ahead, Genosia. I will join you anon. Quest accepted. Yes.
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
She has a voice? This maid has an actual voice?
Cold
What?
out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks.
What's in that mug, though?
Afraid food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting.
Peace in our time. Indeed.
When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit. My husband, He died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with them.
Yeah, sounds like you're not too happy about that. Sounds like you might have, drugged my drink here. Yep, I knew it. There's a reason she has a voice.
You were right, mother. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest?
My lover? What?
After all you've done, I say you're dead.
Ma'am? 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 No!
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted the mug that was just handed to me by a voiced maid.
Fight.
Never my fight, come on now. I was asked to join this fight.
My son. They told me he walks in Hallone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse.
Uh-huh.
Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future.
They expect you to not charge forward trying for revenge. It's a perpetual cycle that we must
My
break.
future, my flesh and blood, my heart.
I'm sorry, but the dragons feel the same about their lost loved ones. And they've lived far longer with their loss. And they will live far longer still.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them. They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I!
They know it in their hearts. It's a lie. It's not a lie. Oh my goodness.
I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
The cycle of revenge never ends, you idiot. Until you just break it and stop. Until you refuse to take revenge.
All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do, makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
Oh my goodness. We initiated the peace talks. We did, not the dragons. It's not a ruse at all.
But what can we do?
These
They
absolute
believe, and naught we can
idiots.
say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
Not forgotten. Oh my goodness, these absolute morons.
No. I will not let that happen.
A lot of them.
They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
The true face of the enemy? You mean your face? Your face is right here? The abysmal pit that lies within humanity.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping.
Did you get a different voice in Heaven's Ward?
Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
Maybe. Or maybe I'm misremembering what it sounded like. Yeah, I bet we do, because, you know, someone drugged me. But off we go! Immediately, full sprint! What's going on? What is she doing?
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Travarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter.
They're not on. What? We're the ones offering them peace. Are you stupid? Oh my goodness.
Remember, your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You're an idiot.
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, my lord.
I don't think that's what he meant.
See? See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward.
Lead us to doom? Really?
This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear.
Oh my goodness. What an absolute moron.
I spit on your choices, noblemen! You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
I think he just took your life. But now she's a martyr.
What have you done?
I only did as you ordered, my lord.
No, he said to stop her, not shoot her. He wanted you to go up there and handcuff her. Like, come on.
I gave no such order. I did not. I never meant for anyone to...
Boy. I dare say that could not have played out any worse, given that the First Commander and Lord Artoirel are not here to take control of the situation. I spoke with a messenger who said that they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Amenolain has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people.
I'd heard the rumors that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest?
Wow.
Well, I say him and Sir Emeric take their bloody change and shove it up their... I'll not be taken in by that rot again.
Oh my goodness. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough? That their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it? Or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. Oh boy. My wife and I fell while fleeing with the others at first. The chirurgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything, and for what? Well. This whole situation is quite ridiculous. Well, what say you? So the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? He didn't even order. The fact that people will remember him ordering her execution instead of the truth, which is that he ordered her to be stopped. Although that Amenolain is so incompetent at being a leader. He should have been more strict in his order of go up there and bring her to justice. Go up there and arrest her or whatever. Because she is creating civil unrest. Rather than stop her. And then, as the guy draws back his bow to fire an arrow, he just stands there and does nothing. So much incompetence at work. Katana, what? Guillotine. I think it's a giant sword. Hellfire battle axe. Hellfire blade. Hellfire katana. Yeah, it looks like the katana is the only one that I could even accept.
Lord Otwarel and the First Commander should have returned by now. To the tavern, then. Their first order of business will be to speak with Lord Amenelaine, and I somehow doubt that he has moved an ilm since last we saw him. Yeah. That incompetent fool. He truly is no good at anything, is he? Hello, Lucia. My apologies, Junosia. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There will be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we do now? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord Amenelaine ordered shot. He didn't order her shot, but she and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive. Others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still, more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The chirurgeons are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labors. In the wake of the protests, many of the people seem disillusioned. You spoke with them, then? I see. Sir Aymeric placed his trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what has happened here.
Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and we'll do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for them, then this tragedy too shall pass into the past.
We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference, pending Sir Aymeric's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Junosia, will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead?
Nodders. Get up, Amenelaine. We're going with her. Or you're going with her.
Go on without me.
I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person, is that clear?
Yes, my lord. Come, Honorawa. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. Honorawa? Honorawa? I could have sworn he was.
Oh my goodness. Amenelaine is such a child despite clearly being a full-grown adult. Where'd you go, buddy? Maybe I should hop on Ryan here. There he is. Honorwa? Honoroy?
Onawa!
Onawa, okay. What have they done to you, Anawa? Anawa?
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Yeah.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But
Yep.
the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Onawa?
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kairoujan without delay.
Oh, Kairoujan. Okay. That's how it's pronounced.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces!
We don't all want the same thing. They want revenge on the dragons who didn't even kill their loved ones, because the ones that killed their loved ones are already dead and stupid.
Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
What would he know of consequences? How about the fact that he's blind in one eye because of consequences? How about the fact that many of his friends are dead or missing because of consequences?
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
Oh yeah, also Minfilia is no longer here. One of his greatest friends. She has gone to become a speaker of Hydaelyn. But yeah, you deserve that, Emily. Like, you're just so incompetent, man. And so whiny. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is naught to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But he... I know, Thancred. You don't have to explain yourself to me. I'm with you. Augmented Torrent Chris. That's a dagger. Spear. Claws. For the monk and pugilist. I just want to take a look at them. Ooh, those look cool. Ooh, look at those. Look at those fire fists. Yeah. Those are cool. What about the Chris? There's no fire on those. Got a shield. Just a shield. And this spear. Just a spear. Yeah, like, come on. I'll definitely be accepting those claws just in case I decide to level up the monk class at some point. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. I'm with you, bro. Let me take a look at this katana, though. It's just a katana. The sheath looks neat. The blade itself is interesting enough. Okay. Alright. To Ishgard. Away. Ethernet. Go to the Forgotten Knight. Hello, Firmalbert. Oh, we've got a letter. Where is the closest Moogle? Strange. Well, we'll get to that soon, I'm sure.
You're expected, miss. Pray, proceed.
To the seat of the Lord Commander. Sir Amenelain. Or Sir Aymeric, sorry. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you, Genosia. Every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. 'Tis rumored that my youngest's lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Well, that's kind of true, actually, but really, it's more the incompetence of the guard who he ordered. But
I see. So that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away. Is it any wonder that they were left bereft?
but what was this sacrifice? Have we naught to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmund, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it, we must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers,
without glorying in their excesses.
A difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy, and an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us.
No truth will ever serve as well, I fear, yet we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises, to strengthen the ties between our nations, and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Hosted by Ishgard in the shadow of the gates of judgment, our victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever.
Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it is true. But if we should be defeated, though, even to hold our own against the cream of 3 nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support, for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son Amenelane take part in the grand melee. By his deeds has he brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honor.
As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it should be so. Now then, we have no time to lose, Genosia. Would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son,
pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me.
Daughters? All right. Hey, Thancred. So that is their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely on. And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? Stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. It is getting to be a bit much, isn't it? We have come this far, have we not? I would find it rather odd for Ishgard to put forth me as one of their champions, when I'm a champion of the other 3 realms as well, or nations as well, and I am known to be quite strong in all the nations. So, it wouldn't really make sense for me, a scion who is without nation, to represent one of the 4 nations. Doesn't seem quite right. I will stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation.
A poor choice of words. For friends tried and true, then. The living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Aymeric wishes to field a force comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. And off he goes. Hey, Lucia.
Well met, Genosia. Have you spoken with Sir Aymeric?
Yeah, it's gonna have a grand melee.
I was aware of the Alliance's request, so Sir Aymeric would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray, deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable.
That sounds like a good idea. Best men, not most dispensable. Now, real quick, let us go somewhere that I know I can quickly get to a so delivery Moogle right there, and then we'll teleport on back. I want to see what this letter is. It's got me all curious. Excuse me, Moogle.
Look what we have here! A letter has arrived just for you, Kubo!
Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed is a set of Lionot attire. Brooding angst optional. Hold up. I mean, let me take all this, but... let me take a look at... Yep. We got ourselves a little Leon going on. / Squall. I should put this into a outfit. Let's quickly teleport back to Querthus, Ishgard. We'll go visit the inn, deposit those outfit bits. Because that would go quite well with my gunblade. Yeah, let's use the Ethernet to get to the inn a little faster. Oh, it's right over here. There we are. Yo. Hello, innkeep. How may I assist you? I'd like to retire to an inn. Very good, miss. Right this way. Glamour dresser. Inventory. The Lionheart jacket. Stores glamour. Lionheart bottoms. Stores glamour. Lionheart boots. Stores glamour. All right. Okay. Whoops. I'd like to edit glamour plates. Perhaps, yeah, we'll do 12 here. Line art jacket. Line art bottoms. Line art boots. Look at that. That looks pretty snazzy. Look at that. Look at that necklace. Squall's necklace. Probably no. Headpiece. We'll add that gun blade. That makes sense. Makes sense, don't it? How about this? Eh. About these? No. Rings? No. Hands. Let's have a look at these hands. I guess I'll stick with that one. Save. Actually, hold up. Let's remove that. Oh, I could add this and then just dye it. Okay, let's dye it. Oh, I don't have any of my dyes on me. Hang on. We'll save it for now. Oh. Mikala! Yes, I would like to take a look at your dyes here. Find the... I believe it's royal blue. Oh. Oh, you know, just in case, I'll grab another blue. The woad blue. Yeah, that should do it. Bye-bye, Mikala. Okay. Back to glamour plate, 12. Dye. Got the royal blue and the woad blue. Gotta see what they look like. Royal blue looks really good. Woad blue looks okay. I think I'll go with the woad blue just because I've got more woad blue dye and it still looks pretty good. And it's just gloves anyway. Reflect? Okay. Interesting, yeah. Looks good. Save, yes. Yes. Yeah, very good, very good. Goes with my hair as well, and it also goes with my sword. Look at that, that looks sick. Let's apply that right now. Okay, and then let's disappear the headgear. Looking pretty snazzy. Yeah, let's... Alright, Mikala, I need you to take the dyes back with you. Oh. Oh. Woad and Royal. Good, good, good. Also, what's this toy chest? You've not unlocked any minigames. Okay. Very well. Now, real quick, I'm gonna take a quick break, get some water. Be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Back to the mission at hand. Letter to Hilda. Glad I went and got that letter there. And look at this. Real sick. Looking like a proper gunbreaker. A right proper gunbreaker now. Why? Hello, Hilda. Thancred's been telling me all about Sir Amaric's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing, 'cause we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Handover. Well, well. Seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? I thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search Foundation and you the pillars. Very well. The pillars. Way over there, the jeweled crozier. Let's go take a stop at this Ethernet shard so we can quickly transport ourselves. And there he is. Hello, Amenelaine. You imbecile. I carried on a war to the manor. Our best chirurgeons are tending to him as we speak. He has yet to wake, but surely he will. Bruh, you're needed. So father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. Squint. Listen here. Listen here, you little... No, it's not like that. It's just... Oh, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the woman you want to be, whereas I am a son of House Forton. Don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do. Bro, I'm constantly being told what to do. Doing fetch quests for everyone who asks. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to their causes. But not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. I suppose I had convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Onawa, I wanted to scream. I wanted someone to blame. But in the end, there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept Father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Aymeric, and I will make my own decision. Okay.
Sir Emmeline.
Sir Whiny Baby. Alright, so we gotta go back there. Forgotten Night.
Sprint.
Shwa! Look at that, that looks sick!
The Lord Commander is not to be disturbed. May I ask what matter demands his personal attention?
Look at me! You know who I am? Do you know who I am? I'm the Warrior of Light! I'm the person that's gonna burn your house down with lemons!
I see. Very well. You may enter.
That's right, I may enter. Listen here, you. I killed Nidhogg once. I killed Midgardsormr. You think you could tell me whether or not I can see the Lord Commander?
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
Proceed. Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Amanalain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more.
Yeah, me? You want me?
An adventurer beholden to none who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time?
Sure.
Nodders, nodders.
Nodders. Or contemplation. And then nodders. Affirmative nodders.
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
Ba, 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 ba.
Speak with Angrid. Gods help me, I think it might be love. What? I dare say it might be cheating, too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? 'Twas a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause. But that would be improper. This is their fight and yours, but not mine.
Indeed. I'll take those claws, those Hellfire claws. It looks sick. And next up is a spectacle for the ages. Ooh. That means this quest and only 2 more after it. And then we finish 3.2. Nice, nice, nice. Slowly crawling through this post-Heavensward content. But what do we have here? We got a longbow, musketoon, a rod, and a grimoire. How does the grimoire look? Oh, it's got little crystals to look like flames, like little torches. That's nifty, I guess. But what about this gun? Looks pretty slick. Kind of spiky. Rod. It's just crystals. Hailstorm. Stuffs. Whew, that's a big bow. Look at that thing. Does look pretty cool. But I'll probably go with the musketoon out of all of these. And I also get the victory emote.
Sir Aymeric informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made, and Allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, Genosia. We must not fail.
A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against Allied forces. Outside of Cotonou, perhaps. I would not miss this for the world.
But it's not your fight. No, you won't fight in it, but you will observe.
Oh, thank Grid.
Where to next? Just outside of town, huh? Let's go. Let's see if we can finish up 3.2 fairly quickly. Also, look at that. That looks real cool. Those walls with their parapets. Really cool looking city. Ishgard. I'd like to leave, please. Yes. The Quarthus Central Highlands. Gates of Judgment. Hello, Amenelaine. There she is. I say, when you didn't appear, I began to question. Nothing. Never mind. To think that we are mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. That I am mere... But what if? Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell au revoir when he awakes. Exactly. I'm ready, old girl. Are you? Yeah. Level sync to 60. By the Fury, how could I forget? Father bid me present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colors of House Forton into battle. Pray, do us this honor. No. During the Grand Melee, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. No. I like the way I look. Don't you dare. Oh, yo, what's up, guys? Oh, what have you done to my armor, huh? Where am I? What have you done? Looks atrocious. How dare you? How dare you? Gah. I hate it.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which an allied company of Ul'dan, Gridanian, and Lominsan forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor.
And what's that? What?
During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award your company 1 tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory!
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
Nodders. Okay, not cheering, just nodders. What's up, dude? Oh, look. course, they're up in the stands. Oh, and he's going to join them in the stands as well.
All is ready then. Very well.
Hello, Nanamo.
Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the grand melee begin!
Wait, what? But you were up there, and now you're what? Okay. Very well. Maybe that was someone else.
Duty commenced. Forward, forward, Ishgard, Ishgard.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey. Let's get that dad up. Hey. Hey, you. Wait. Hang on. You. I need to
Provoke.
Ishgard!
Destroy the flame veteran.
and destroy this guy. Hey, you.
Is that all you've got?
Come on, Pippin. Stop it. Stop it, Pippin. You're supposed to be fighting me. I provoked you. Sonic Break. Reprisal. Let's get some reprisal going. Oh, hey. Hey, you serpent veteran. Need to kill you. Kill this flame veteran, yes, they're almost dead. Yes, focus fire the tethered ones. Aha!
Burst strike. Lightning shot.
Oh, it's Pippin again. He's back. This time he's the tethered one. Alright, who's tethered next? Anyone? Oh, shoot. Hey, you guys. Back off. Get away from them. No. No, I say. Cease your ranged attacks. Yes. Serpent Commander Hilwa. I remember you. Increase damage dealt. No, 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 no. I need to target you.
It ends here!
Yes. Ah. Look at our points. We're at 74 out of 100. Very good. Wait, who's... Your tethered. This flame veteran. Oh, I'm tethered now. Oh, I'm not going down. Boom! As that. Looks like we win. Wait. What?
Cyclops! Cyclops! Everyone on your guard!
All forces, fall back! Hey, Thancred. You gonna take care of him for us? Just gonna punch him in the eye face?
Continue the melee. I will deal with him.
Ah, so he was just provoking the Cyclops. Alright, thank you. Goodbye. Also, the melee's like over, but...
Daft sod. You heard the man. Back to it.
All forces, form a line on Junosia, now!
I'm a tank. I'm not gonna die. Radon. Though, he's gonna be a tough one to beat, too. Woo! Oh boy. Just the two of us, huh? Long time no see, Radon.
Well met. I will not lie. I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance?
It all. Don't worry, Amaric. I got this. I'm a gunbreaker. Bring it on. Oh, Alden. Could have sworn his name was Radon. Whatever. By the Fury, it's just the two of them in there. On your guard, Lord Hermelane. Our fight is not yet over. Oh. No, thank you. Wicked talent. Blech. Reprisal. Lower your damage. Burst strike. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Ha. You fool. Wicked Talon. Oof. Burns. Burns. It burns. What? Tizona. Come on. Hit it. There we go. I took out two of them. I think I need to try and take out all four. Don't know how much time I have. There we go. Took them all out. Let me get this rampart going. Ha. Strike him down for the glory of Ishgard. Oh, strike him down for the glory of Ishgard. Gnashing Fang. Savage Claw. Wicked Talon. Come on, Aldin.
Aye, all right. Take your victory. You've earned it.
Maybe Alden is his last name? Or his first name, and then Radon is his... Or maybe I'm thinking... I think actually maybe Radon is a name from Elden Ring, and I am a fool. It's over.
We win.
Woo! Why are you looking so angry? We won.
Did she win? Then
Yes.
We...
You doubted me? You doubters?
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard!
Woo!
Well fought! Well fought, my friend! You truly are the warrior of warriors. Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because basically any side I'm on is gonna be the winning side. Pretty much. Unless the script says that that side loses, for whatever reason. Look at you. You fought.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand. I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
Indeed. It's all you gotta do, bro. Now show me that victory emote. Hand it over.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
And I mean, I'm sure the second you saw me on the battlefield, you were all like, it's likely they're gonna win. But we'll give it our best.
Your Grace.
Anyway.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld.
Mm-hmm.
When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them.
Of course.
I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
Uh-huh.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Rauban.
Rauban, yeah, see, okay, so not Radon, Rauban. See, you see why I was... See how I had those names confused? Okay? You got General Rauban here in Final Fantasy, and then in Elden Ring, there's General Radon. Radon. There's like... You know... They're the same picture. All he needs is a tiny horse.
On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
Uh-huh. Troubling reports.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people.
Ah, yes. The people. Right,
Change is
of course.
indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Thank you, Nanamo.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
How went the fight with the Cyclops?
These Guardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them.
Thancred? You good, bro? Buddy?
'Tis but a scratch, I assure you. And I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns.
No, I will worry about you. We just got you back. Can't lose you now.
Make that 24. Still, as your Stola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
Yeah. Nodders. Indeed, sir. As Minfilia would have done. Hello, Ralban. Why did you have a different name in the Ring of Fire?
Thalsbald, I had forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Blood Sands have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different. But I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come. How much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us.
Lead on, Father. Oh, Pippin. Alright, back to the gates over here.
The gates of judgment.
So we can speak with Thancred and finish this quest. Said your goodbyes? In all the years I have known Raban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into a place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Genossia. You made this happen. If you say so. I'll take my gun and emote now. Quest complete. You have learned the emote victory! Let's have a look at it, shall we? Emotes. Is it special? No? General, then. There it is. Victory! That looks cool with my glowing gunblade. Okay, victory pose or /V pose. So if I just go type in here /V pose. Woo! Look at that, it's cool. Love it.
Emmerich.
For those we can yet save. Hailstorm Rapier, Astrometer, Codex, and Cane. Let's have a look at these. So, obviously mage stuff.
That looks basically the same as the other book. What about this astronomer? Nifty. Rapier. Okay.
We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us.
Here we go. Time to see what's what. For those we can yet save. And then the last quest will be causes and costs. Ah, back to my old outfit. Good. Might have already been back to my old outfit at
My lord!
before this cutscene, but I wasn't paying that close attention to my outfit. Oh, look!
Au revoir, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Au revoir.
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
Uh-huh.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
My lord? What?
'Twould seem that a great many things have
Hey.
occurred in my absence.
Yeah.
I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
Hello, Alfino.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean Alliance, when I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
Yes.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest.
Vidofnir.
We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emmanuel, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
Hopefully you've grown from this ordeal, Emmeline. Grown into a better person.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
Notters?
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Smile.
Foundation.
They say you dueled General Raubahn within a ring, or you dueled General Raubahn within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I could have seen it. After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Tataru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, and I thought it best to keep to myself for a time. I am wont to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So, let us make for Falcon's Nest and see if Lord Artoirel has need of our assistance. Very well. Make for Falcon's Nest. Ah. We can teleport straight there.
Well met, Mistress Vasan, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house. But you, my lady, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend. And so they came. By the grace of the Fury they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alfino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words.
Okay. Hey, Alfino. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait? Or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? I'll wait. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. Bum, ba ba da bum, 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 ba ba da bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, there's a thing behind that, isn't there? Hey, how's it going, Y'shtola? Y'shtola? Still blind, I see.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
Hello. Moron.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Hopefully Sir Emeline can move her heart.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Yeah, it's a dragon. These are the peace talks between Ishgard and the Dragonkin.
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Yeah.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration. And they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer. Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me. Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Exactly. You think of your parents and loved ones long lost? What about your children?
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Please let the stonework not be marred by some terrible person. Please. Let it be beautiful. Yes, okay. Whew. Oh, I was afraid that some...
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace.
Yep. It's beautiful.
The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Yeah, I think it's Hraesvelgir and Shiva? I want to say? Maybe? Oh my. Who's this? Oh no. Oh no. Nidhogg. Uh-oh.
Your bow!
That's not good. That's very not good. He's gonna turn into Nidhogg, isn't he? Where is he?
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thornton, that thou wouldst dare contemplate peace! Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution.
Oh boy.
Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge!
7 hells.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's Nidhogg. You just transform right in front of everybody.
Damn you, Nidhogg.
I was wondering when he might rear his ugly head.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
True.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg!
What did you say? Amenelay? Or not Amaric? Amaric, what did you say? Ba. I'm sorry, Race Felgert. Your child is dead, question mark? I'm pretty sure. There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart. Wait. No, stop, hold up. For a mercy, Vidofnir's wound was not mortal. Okay, thank goodness. Or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to Anik's shrine to receive care from her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thornton, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like Estinian. Yeah. Now, I don't know about any of these. I think I'll probably just take my silvers. Quest complete. Wow. One more quest in 3.2. Time of striking, scouting, maiming, fending. Guess I'll probably be going for fending, because I'm a tank. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say, Not to the Warrior of Light or even my fellow scion, but to you, Genosia, my friend. But not here, no. Ah, but of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there.
Alright, Camp Dragonhead.
Swat.
Wow. The Querthus Central Highlands. That's a flying panda. Okay then. Where? Sit down here? Gatekeep?
Greetings. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside?
Yes. To the intercessory.
Alright, Alphino. I'm waiting.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected.
What is that?
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss.
Okay.
It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore.
Uh-huh.
I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
How?
When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done.
Yeah.
That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Okay. How do you suggest we turn Nidhogg back into Estinian and keep him that way? Ah, the good old days. To aid those in need. To aid those in need.
Lord Orshafon would be proud. I knew you would understand. Together, we will surely find a way.
If there is a way, sure. Why not? All right.
Thank you, Genosia. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right. That is quite enough solemn introspection for one day. I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Forton Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer.
Alright, Forton Manor. We'll have to
Teleport to Foundation, then use the Ethernet to get closer. Alright. Yeah, it's in the pillars right next to the last vigil. Ethernet, last vigil. Hello. How's it going? Yet again we walk on all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor.
Hear, hear! Let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida and Papalimo, or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back?
Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. Ladders. In any event, I think it time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will. Well, I will take my armor of fending. Quest complete. Ta-da! You have learned the emote Battle Stance. Huh? Cutscene.
Of all the ways for it to end.
Kryl and Y'shtola.
Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance.
Yeah.
It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still. To the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Look at that. Well, now it's hidden, but... Nice piece of artwork. Oh, look who it is. Mr. Darkness. Hey, Thancred's keeping an eye on him. Good that someone knows he's out and about.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. but it would be bought at a heavy price.
What heavy price?
For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Memoirs of Count Edmund de Forton, Heaven's Ward, the Gears of Change. You two, why don't you join us already?
Koshinida, that is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them, not until we know more.
Nodders. What are you two up to? Maybe they're gathering intel on that, those Warriors of Darkness? Perhaps? Well, let's have a look at this armor. Boing. We have ourselves some sabatons, some breeches, right, and armor. Looks pretty nice. What about the stats, though? Comparison. My outsider's jacket is still better. Yep. My outsider's chaps. Yeah, it's just doesn't compare. Whoops. Because I'm currently wearing 250, item level 255, and these are all item level 240. Oh well. I do, though, I suppose, need to do some cleaning out of my armory chest, because it is very full. Also, what's this? Ah! Metal fire. So we also have this helmet here. Or mask. Interesting. Is there a visor? Oh, I see. The tips of the horns glow. Or don't glow, depending on you activating it. Also, how does this... Whoa, stop. That looks okay. Yeah, I've got some reorganizing and cleaning to do, I suppose. What's this? Oh, Ring of Healing. Lots of earrings that are nowhere near as good as the one that I currently wear. Alright, well, I guess we'll talk to this House Forton Knight next time on Final Fantasy XIV. And we'll start up patch 3.3 Revenge of the Horde, which only has 6 quests, one of which is I think actually 2 of them are duties. Or at the very least, one of them's a full, like, dungeon duty, and the other one is maybe just a boss fight. Depends on how that works.
Because one of them has, yeah, dungeon, and then the other one is a trial. Okay. So we got a dungeon, a trial, a book, and yeah, just 6 quests for 3.3. Then there's 3.4, which has, I think, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. So 3.4 is 10, 3.5 has 5, and then 3.56 has 4. So we are only 25 quests away from Stormblood. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. But, like I said, that'll be it for today's stream. Look at this sick outfit that I got. And this sick sword. Looking so cool. But yeah, so that'll be it for today. I've got more Forspoken on Monday. Moving it from Wednesday to Monday because Mondays are more consistent for me and I want to play that game a lot. Wednesday, let me think, what am I going to do for Wednesday? I might start up, that Dead Space remake. 'Cause, looks pretty neat. But, yeah, a mystery. And, next Saturday, I will be back for more Final Fantasy XIV. We'll continue this quest line post Heavensward. We've got, gotta deal with Nidhogg, the Great Dragon. But I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.